It's Friday, April 23rd, 2021. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Parker.
The Woofie begins now.
White no, baby!
Your lunch options for today are a hot dog, a toasted cheese sandwich, or a PB&J with string cheese.
We know it's kind of a bummer to be back at school on Friday, so we're going to try to ease the pain just a little bit with Fun Fact Fridays.
Today's fun fact: the first person to ever get a speeding ticket was only going 8 miles per hour.
According to Guinness World Records, the first person to be charged with speeding was Walter Arnold of the English village of Paddock Wood, Kent. On January 28, 1896, Arnold was spotted going 4 times the speed limit in his 19th century Benz. But since the speed limit at the time was just 2 miles per hour, it really wasn't that fast.
Next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, our musical theater class will have their production of Les Miserables. Tickets are very limited, so if you are interested in going, get in contact with a member of the cast or Miss Owensby.
One of the big changes we've had to deal with this year was having plexiglass in every classroom. We took some time to get some thoughts from students and staff on how they feel about it.
So we interviewed a few people around the building about how they feel about plexiglass removal before we found out that the plexiglass is not being removed. So here's what some people said about the plexiglass removal we thought was going to happen that is not going to happen.
I mean, I'm happy about the plexiglass because I feel like it keeps us a little bit safer. So that's the good news, but it's uncomfortable for students and for the teachers because I love to walk around, talk to the kids, you know, lean on and check their work, but with the plexiglass you can't do that.
I'm kind of happy about it because it was really tight, and especially in the art classrooms, you didn't really have a lot of space to work. I'm kind of unhappy because I did have fun drawing on the plexiglass with expo markers. I would do that in a lot of my classes. I'm kind of upset about it because we're bringing all the kids back, so I don't know. It seems kind of counterproductive to me.
I am a mixture between both. I am happy because that means I don't have to be isolated in my little box all class, and I'm unhappy because I kind of like it as well. It gives me more room to think. I'm kind of an introvert, and yeah.
My story with the plexiglass, you know, I teach world language, so I usually want to put students together, for example, where they can see somebody's work and just, you know, communicate and stuff like that. With the plexiglass, they can do that. And even looking at the board, sometimes they have problems. I see them, you know, peeking out, and which they're not supposed to do because that defeats the purpose. But they do it because sometimes they can't see, it reflects, you know, all those weird things happening.
As I said, in the art classrooms, there's no room to spread out your work or do your work really. And then in normal classrooms, if you have a binder, you can't put your laptop and your binder or notebook there, and it's kind of claustrophobic.
I cannot hear my teacher, and my teacher cannot hear me, so I have to speak very loud.
Well, the benefits we all know, keeping us safe, right? Actually, it does add, you know, an extra layer of safety, even though some students don't believe it. They're like, oh, it's useless. It's not useless. It works.
It kind of showed that they were trying to keep the situation with COVID down a bit, but I don't see how well it worked or if it did work.
My mom works at the Red Bank Elementary, and one of the students there got COVID, and the only person that had to quarantine in that class was the person behind the one who got COVID because they were not protected. So if we remove the plexiglass, that means everyone in the vicinity of that person has to quarantine, and that's not going to help.
Well, after it's gone, I guess it's going to, you know, things are going to be a little bit better. It's going to make them happier. They will feel more free, you know. They've been complaining throughout the whole semester about these plexiglasses, so it's a fact.
I think a lot of people will be happier with it not being there because you can also kind of hear people better if it's not there and it's less echoey, so.
It is going to be different. It kind of means we can talk to everybody now and not have being in a cramped space at all. So, yeah.
That's Wolfie for today. Have a great day.
And go
T-Wolves.
T-Wolves.